Hello, am I live? So sad. Hi. I don't know if anyone's there with me. Is anyone there with me? I'm Catherine O'Hara. Hello. Somebody's there. Oh, you sweethearts. My name's Catherine O'Hara, and for the last 6 seasons, I've played Moira Rose on Schitt's Creek. And unlike my Ken Speckled disuse of a character, I'm not that easily recognized, and I'm not used to performing really long monologues. And honest to God, I've never posted anything until right now. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm assuming you're an audience for Schitt's Creek. Otherwise, what are you doing here? If you just stumbled upon this site, you're going to be... you'll think it's even weirder than the people who know the show. Okay, can you tell I'm nervous? I've never posted anything. The only reason I'm doing it is because you are the loveliest people in the world, and you've supported the show for all 6 seasons, and you've been so loving. You've sent so much love our way, so thank you. And even more wonderfully, you, most of you, I think probably all of you, have donated so much of your hard-earned money. Schitt's Creek has been having this GoFundMe fundraiser on behalf of Food Banks Canada and Feeding America. And you have gone way past our goal, thank you. And in doing that, you have supported the lovely volunteers who risk their own health and welfare to keep those banks open, the food banks open. And you have sent your love to your fellow North Americans who are in need of that sustenance, especially right now. Yeah, any day, but right now. And if you have donated already, wow, thank you so much. And if you'd like to donate, you can go to the GoFundMe on the... you will follow the link on the Schitt's Creek official account bio. That will take you there if you're interested in donating. Either way, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being with me right now. I'm just grateful that you are well and alive, and we can all be here and have this silliness together. Now, obviously, I'm new at this, and I did open for the first time. I opened. What is that? See, I don't even have the terminology right. I'm like Johnny Rose on this. I actually opened an Instagram account this week, but nobody would be able to find it, so that's why the kind people at Schitt's Creek are letting me go through their account to speak to you today. Now, I didn't exactly know how to title what I thought I was going to do today, which was share how to Moiraize using vocabulary, using Moira's vocabulary. Or if you want some help imitating, I know some people like to try to imitate Moira. I'll tell you the main secret is don't try to be consistent. There's no consistency to what I'm doing. Just really, if you really listen. Where am I? And here's the sad thing. I had to write out everything because there's no way I'm going to, the kind of words that Moira uses, there's no way I can remember. I can remember 2 or 3 of them from all 6 seasons. It's really quite sad. Didn't retain anything. So I had to write it all out, and it's very strange because not only am I not used to doing monologues, but I love working with people, and I'm by myself, and so I had to kind of make 2 of us to have a conversation. So it's going to come off quite, I'm afraid, insane, but that's okay, isn't it? I know you have a sense of humor. You're lovely people. You're very kind and forgiving. So I did write it out. I wrote it all out. I had to write all the words ahead of time because Spiegel script is not my strong ensemble. So, our Schitt's Creek audience, you are the best audience in the world. You are my sweet Sealy Court, which is an entourage of fairies. And that's you. You're my sweet, sweet Sealy Court. And I am sorry. Yeah, because you can't tell who's who here, can you? help me. Oh dear. See, I'm sorry I'm reading it. I have to read this. There's no way I can remember. And I'm still reading badly. Okay, so I personally am sorry if in these strange days you are worried or irritable. But please, don't be carp. Don't be carp or carnaptious. But it's hard not to be irritable. We're not meant to be holed up inside, are we? No, this umbertile lifestyle is not for me. I, for one, am a demophile. I am of the people. And we are a trigonophile race, are we not? Zoologically speaking, we're like hapatroptists. I think I got that wrong. Hapotroppists. We're like hapatroppists. We reach out to each other and warm each other and embrace each other with our tendrils. How about the pause? The pauses are really good, aren't they? Like, wow, it's like Frank Gorshin, if any of you remember him. I should turn around for each time. And now, no. I loved what Annie did when she's Alexis going out of the room, turning the oven off and changing silently over there and then coming back. I should do that for every time I flip back and forth. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, no, it's not. It's great. Okay. On the other hand, there are people who actually don't like crowds, right? You mean oxophobics? No, they're not afraid. They're just learning to make the most of having an excuse not to go to work. So they're taking a duvet day. Yes, they are. And they, someone like me actually likes doing ho-hum things around the house. That's called hyperhedonia. Enjoying doing ho-hum things around the house. And, oh, this is really funny, isn't it? No, it's not funny. It's just sad. Okay. Okay, and some of you are enjoying just putting off things that you would rather not be doing anyway, right? And there's a name for that. There's a word. You would be a cunctator in that case. Cunctate is a procrastinator. But we Tellurians, we are designed to cruddle. It's not healthy to be cooked up together. Cooked up, serried, S-E-R-R-I-D-E-D in 2 tiny rooms. That's not healthy. Been there, done that. It can easily lead to ignavia, that's laziness. And eventually dysania. That's the fear of getting up out of bed, I believe. Is that right? Waking up in the morning? Yes, it's having a hard time getting up in the morning. Aren't you happy to be learning these words with me now? Or worse, you dissave what little you have, making sad little purchases on the internet. And next thing you know, you're crapulous. Spersidical. You're a spersidical beast. You're ignoring your dear little kill crop, and you're asking, what's that effluvium? And I clue you in that dissave is spending your savings, basically, which a lot of us are doing. Crapulous is irritable, I believe. Angry. Gee, should have written these down. No. Hi, how are you? I have to look at my book. Hi. Just keep yourself busy there for a moment. Crapulous. Crapulous, I believe, is a... No, wait. What was it? Crapulous is drunk, I think. One was drunk and one was angry. I'm not sure this is the way to go about this, is it? Effluvium is a bad smell. Oh, I'm sorry. Crapulous is foul-mouthed. Spersidical is drunk. And effluvium, what's that? Effluvium is bad smell. And kill crop? That is a greedy, insatiable baby. Let's pray it doesn't go that way. This back and forth is scaring you. It's scaring me, that's for sure. I don't think this is working. But I'm going to continue anyway. Oh my God, I'm giving up. Okay. Drunk or angry? Yeah. No, okay, I'll tell you. Sorry, I really did blow that, didn't I? Crapulous is foul mouth, not angry. And sprositical is drunk. And baby is bebe. Killcrop is the egg. Where's that? Okay. What is the saddest? Why do I keep saying that? What the hell? Okay, you know why I'm here making a fool of myself? Is because Schitt's Creek is fundraising for Food Banks Canada and Feeding America. And please, if you haven't donated, please go to the Schitt's Creek official account bio and donate whatever you can. You already have donated so much. You've been so generous, and you've been so generous to us over the years. Thank you so much. And I know you'll take that generosity and give it to them. Thank you. Okay, I personally am itching. That would be you, King, to get outside and go for a nice long walk, a bummel. But I can't wait to travel again. Oh, how I miss Zenization. That would be traveling. Isn't this wonderful? You're taking notes. I hope you're taking notes. What is the point of me going on like this? You know what's missing too? I forgot what Lucky did the other day. I'm not even doing a lip line. This is sad. That's good, isn't it? Okay. Go big or go home. Did I get it? Oh, it's very sad when you can see between okay. You know, it's a tricky thing. To try, okay. All right, soon we will get back to bar hopping, which I know I'm looking forward to. I don't know about you. Bar hopping, which would be popination. Popination between Kiddlywink and Kiddlywink, back and forth. And I look forward to comptotation with my beloved Dipnospis. Okay, you know what's wrong with this? I don't even know the definitions. I think I should take questions instead, and I'll add some words in here. It's so, okay, look at the insanity of this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to show you how mad this is, and now that's why I'm freaking out right now. I made hundreds of lists of great words, and I should probably just read them, because trying to go through back and forth between a half-assed Moira and a half-assed me is not quite working, is it? Okay. Oh, triathleturn. What is that? I love everything about this. Wow, I'm glad you like it. Okay. This looks like my history notes. Yes, thank you. Oh, isn't that great? Ask questions, you need care. Okay. Okay, we want the list. You know what? I'll share that with you. Where is that? My books that I have. They are, well, oh, here they are. Okay, the first season, I think when I would try to look for big words to add to my great Moira dialogue that was written for me by Daniel Levy and the great writers on Schitt's Creek, but when I just wanted to add a few more fun words, I would use my thesaurus on my laptop. And then Lucky Bromhead, our wonderful makeup artist, gave me Foyle's Philavery, this book. And then later, I found Foyle's Further Philavery. Then another friend, my dear friend Liz Welch, gave me Mrs. Burns' Dictionary. All of these are full of the best archaic words, which we fit into Moira's strange and fun dialogue throughout the seasons. But I feel a bit insane going back and forth, so I'm thinking maybe I'll just read you some of my favorite words, if that's okay. I mean, I was trying to keep in theme with what we're all going through right now. But I guess I haven't, I'm not doing it confidently enough. And you got to commit 1,000% if you're going to try to sell something like this. So this is a little sad acting lesson. This is how not to. Okay, I'm getting so warmed up. My glasses are fogging. Okay, see. You know what's funny too about I have acted for at least 6 years in my life, and I've done very little talking straight to camera. I'm used to talking to other people, playing characters, or even playing themselves. But I'm used to talking to people, and sitting here, this is, I don't know if this is an age difference or other people my age are just totally in tune with the world today, but I think so many of you are so easy and comfortable talking by yourself to a camera. Even when I'll do an interview, say on, let's say CBC Canada, and they'll say, can you just, at the end of the interview, can you say, just give your name and say, coming up next week, I'll be on CBC. Even then I'll be, my name is Catherine O'Hara, and I'll be on CBC next week here. Please stay tuned. So unlike you, this is what you get. Unlike you, this is what I'm getting. So let me just tell you some favorite words out of these great books. Mrs. Burns Dictionary, Foyle's Philavery, and Foyle's Further Philavery. Pessimists, crap hangers. People who are extremely worried about their health, and that's a lot of us right now. Although I think this word kind of leans towards hypochondriacs, so that's not all of us, but hypochondriacs I think are having an especially awful time right now. That would be valetudinarians. Valetudinarians, I'm sorry. Valetudinarians. Lies, fimble-famble. So valetudinarians, don't listen to those crap hangers, those quacksalvers who prey on you with their fimble-famble. Fimble-famble and their grame. That's their anger, their passion, their distress and malice. That would be grame. And glurge. Stop foraging. Foraging is searching the internet for clips to send to everyone you know. Foraging on the internet is foraging. And then there's glurge. Glurge is a mawkishly sentimental piece circulated by email, the accuracy of which is rather dubious. You know those kind of letters you get when someone sends you something and says, the world is made up of love and kindness and holding each other close and together and giving everything we can to keep each other going. Now send this to 300 people you know or you're going to die tonight. Is that fair? I don't like those letters. I hate those. As soon as I see the first line of them, and if it's from a friend, I think, why would you do this to me? Although my friends don't. I haven't received one actually in years. Those are called glurge. Glurge. Can you show us the covers of the books again? Yes, of course. Oh, I'm so happy to have someone to talk to. Hi. That's Foyle's Philavery. Foyle's Further Philavery. Actually, I saw one of these for sale. I looked them up to see how many are available lately, and I saw one on, there's Lucky. You should do it. Kit Kat. I think Lucky just suggested I do sounds for you. Just whisper. What is that called? AMSR? A-R-A-A. I'll just do ASS, thanks. Foyle's Further Philavery. Yeah, I looked them up on Amazon the other day. And there was one for $147, and that's bull. I'm sure you can get them many other places. Because I know, ask Lucky, they don't cost that much. This is Burns Dictionary. This was from another friend a few years ago, my friend Liz Welch. She is a Texan, from Midland, Texas. She has the best accent. It's really, it's kind of soft and lovely. And I tried to do it on, she made a recording for me, and I just tried to do it on, in a movie called Heartburn many years ago. And what my friend Liz does is she'll be talking, and then she just, I could really use, like a margarita. And she does those stops between words like that. And it's lovely when she does it. But I did it on the set, and after a few days of trying this out on Heartburn, directed by Mike Nichols, God bless him, he took me aside, gentle director that he is, and he said, "Oh, Catherine, I can hear your punctuation." No, that's not what I was doing. But that's the way it came off. So I couldn't quite do Liz. It's not Mike Nichols' fault. I was obviously not pulling it off. Well, like any of you were leaning towards blaming him. Okay, let's go back to some words that I like. Get up and find yourself some. Oh! Perhaps it's time to get up off the couch, not right now, but after this is over, and find yourself some Silotrum. P-S-I-L-O-T-H-R-U-M. That would be hair removal. Your Pelagius hirsi, that's your hairy armpits, are most unbecoming. And your legs are practically laniferous. That would be bearing or producing wool. Whose legs are laniferous? I know mine are. And I actually don't mind not shaving. It's not summer. No one's seen my legs. How about you? And of course, I'm speaking to young frippets, you darling young women, when I say you're beblubbered nebshaft. Thank you. That would be beblubbered means you cried a bit too much. It's disfigured from crying. That's a nice word, isn't it? Beblubbered nebshaft face is in need of care. I am a lover of all things nature, but there's nothing unnatural about a little infucation. That would be applying some makeup. Oh, yes. Or any method of adonization, which is beautifying or adorning oneself. Does a peacock shroud itself in flannel? Or worse, polyester? No. So why should we? And most importantly, don't be a doddy-pole. Don't be a blockhead. And obtemper your elders. That is, pay attention to and obey the rules of your elders. Obtemper. You'll get out soon enough and back to your vomitories. You know why you might want to go back to a vomitory? Because a vomitory is an entrance or exit to a stadium or an amphitheater. Aren't we all missing our live sports? I know I am missing having the room to myself while a game's on in the other room. Let's see, what other fun words. Oh, most importantly, yes, I'm giving advice now because I'm someone to give advice. Most importantly, in these strange days, you must wash your hands. Wash your hands as if someone's life depends on it. Yes, you bream those hands with all the vehemence of a Facinus Sicarian, levitating the last evidence of after having just single-handedly killing Circulius. Bream is what they do to clean the bottom of a ship. They burn off these shells and whatever else is stuck on there. That's bream, B-R-E-A-M, with all the vehemence of a Facinus, F-A-C-I-N-O-R-O-U-S, that's wicked. Sicarian, Sicarian, assassin. Lavating, that be washing, cleansing, the last bit of evidence after having just single-handedly killing Sterculius, that would be the god of feces. Imagine you're him, not the god of feces. The one who just let's say, arm wrestled. He didn't kill him, that's too violent. He killed the god of feces. Imagine you're him and you want to cleanse your hands. I think you'll take some time to do it now, won't you? I know I would. Were I to arm wrestle any human. Oh, and really importantly, and I know this is, okay, I'm sorry, but I have to say this. I keep telling my friends, and it's freaky to, okay, I'll say it. Do not wash. Do not touch your faces. It's so hard not to do, but I swear if we could break that simple, and yet not so simple to break habit, I'd like to think we'd have a lot less spreading of anything in the future after we get through this sad pandemic. You get those lips right. Yeah. So don't touch your face. Please. Keep your immune or immuned, that would be filthy, dirty, digits, especially clear of your rhinal, especially clear of your rhinal territory. It's funny to watch TV and movies from better days, just a few weeks ago and before that, and to see how much people touch their faces. We do it all the time, and we don't know where our hands have been, even though we think we do. And we don't even know when they're touching our faces. So don't make yourself sick, and don't make anyone else sick. God bless you. Okay, why are we here? Let's be reminded. I'm sure you know. I lost my mind. But we are here because we are raising money for a wonderful cause. Food Banks Canada and Feeding America. And as a dual citizen, I care for both and want both countries. Of course we do. We want the whole world to do well. And we want to keep these food bags filled with food. My husband, and I don't mean Johnny. Do you know the word? Oh shoot, I've got to find that. It's a crime. It's a crime for pretending you're married to someone. And I've been doing that for the last 6 seasons. Oh crappers, I should have. Oh well, I'll find it later. Or maybe someone else will find it. Can you get a caca? Yes, I should do a caca. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So yeah, go to the link on the Schitt's Creek official account bio, please, for the link to donate money to Food Banks Canada and Feeding America. I know we've already gone way past our dream of what we could possibly raise, but please don't stop. I am no soothsayer. Well, at the risk of tooting my own sack butt, I am a bit of an aerolator. A sack butt is an early wind instrument. An aerolator, of course, is a soothsayer. We've been stopped in our tracks, the whole world, but we're going to come through this together. We will, and we have to believe we will, because we will. I myself am not an influencer, but I believe I'm coming down or up with a fresh new case of collapsia, and that is seeing the world and seeing everything more beautiful than it may actually be right now at the present. But I see it beautiful and I will it beautiful, and I usually get what I want. So we're going to make it. Collapsia is a beautiful word. But maybe if we ask old Dan's, yeah. Dan has a question? I'm sorry I missed it. I can barely read my own words, let alone yours. Yes, no, don't be an influencer. now or after this pandemic. Ever, please wash your hands. Keep your hands off your faces. Okay, now be nice. Okay. Okay, I think we're going to be fine, aren't we? No, not fine. Well, tickety-boo will be better than tickety-boo. Soon there will be contiguity, that is closeness, as we're used to. And we will hold each other, and we will suaviate, and there will be abligation and paisogony and anaxophilia once again. They will rule the day. Suaviate, of course, is kiss. Abligation is excessive spending on food and drink. Paisogony, P-A-I-Z-Z-O-G-O-N-Y, is heavy petting. Love play. Love play, that's a nicer way of saying it. And anaxophilia is a right that you will go back to, which, especially as young people, your right to fall for people who are no way worthy of your love. But that's okay. That's what we do. And perhaps some will revert to their old ways, a little cinquicept here and there. A cinquicept is visiting your lover between the hours of 5 and 6. I'm lying. Cinquicept. You know I was lying, don't you? Because you speak Spanish, and you know that that would be visiting your lover between the hours of 5 and 7. And perhaps when we get back to once was, in our good new days, a little lap tea now and then. The lap tea is a very crowded tea party in which guests sit on each other's laps. Can you imagine such a thing the way we're living now? It will happen again. A lap tea. Okay, I'm losing it, aren't I? Even more so. I think I've taken up enough time. But I do hope our eudaimonic offerings, eudaimonic is something that is conducive to happiness and well-being. Eudaimonic, E-U-D-E-M-O-N-I-C, demonic. That's not strange. Would that be the opposite of demonic? If it's bringing happiness and well-being? E-U-D-E-M-O-N-I-C, eudaimonic. Well, I hope our eudaimonic offerings have brought you, have fossilated, F-O-C-I-L-L-A-T-E-D, fossilated, comforted you in some way. I should stop and read. I know it's been a pleasure for me to dringle with you for this past passing of time. Thank you for being with us. Us? Oh, that's really sad. Don't worry. I know it's just me. And I'm sure I didn't fool anybody else. You're an icon. Okay, you're absolutely fine. Oh, you're so kind. See, you are the nicest people in the world. Anybody who watches our show, I swear, you are the kindest, loveliest, most fun-loving, sweet people. I hope I've proven to you how much I need a script. It just doesn't work for me to be talking alone. But I had to do it because I wanted to be part of the fundraiser. I wanted to help raise money for Feeding America and Food Banks Canada. Before, okay, wait. Oh, you're sweet. You're very sweet. Okay. Just a couple more words. Yes, if you can believe it, I want to tell you a few more words just because I like them. A ditty. D-I-D-D-Y, woman's breast nipple. A dodymite is an infant, or bebe. It's dodymite, D-O-D-D-Y-M-I-T-E. A lobcock is a dull, sluggish lout, or a relaxed penis. That's a lobcock. And I hope our penises are relaxed. Today, there's enough tension in the world. A colombophile is a pigeon fancier. Smell smock, a womanizer. Dingus, a person who cannot or will not remember someone's name. There's too many here. Slap sauce, those of us who are lucky enough to enjoy eating fine food. And sophomanic, that would be having the delusion of possessing superior intelligence or wisdom. Or lexiphanic, using pretentious language. But epiolatry, worship of words. I may be new to the parish, but I do worship words, and I will continue to learn them and next time do a better job. But I'm sorry, before I go, I have to say tappen, T-A-P-P-E-N, which is a rectal plug that prohibits defecation during hibernation. And I hope that's not what you're doing. Is this ending on a nice note? I think so. Okay. I'm gonna spare you all. Oh, thank you. You've been very kind. God bless you. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.